Welcome back to Living Local. Looking to catch a movie this weekend? Well, lucky for you, we have the expert here in the house. We have Mike Schultz, arts editor for The Reader, here to tell us all what's new at the Cineplex.
Indeed.
How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Excellent.
I saw Twisters for the second time this week.
Yeah, good for you. It's a
And
fun
why not?
one.
Right now,
Why not
I'm
see
all
it
in.
the second time?
I also saw something else, and we're going to start with that.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I didn't like it.
I hated it.
And my 10-year-old even was like, meh.
Yeah. It's
So,
it's
I
just,
don't know.
I don't know. I found it boring. I
Yeah.
found it dull because it is, well, first of all, it's a multiverse saga, and we know,
Right.
that means nothing means anything because characters who've died, such as Mr. Wolverine,
Yes.
7 years ago, passed away, now get to be brought back just kind of indiscriminately. The other thing that makes it boring is kind of baked into the Deadpool universe in terms of you're at a Deadpool movie, you know you're at a Deadpool movie, and so does he. And so he's going to tell
Yes,
you in the
he
first
does.
5 seconds, this is a movie and none of it's going to matter. In the past, they just they doled out that information every once in a while. Here, like we mentioned off air, it's every scene.
Every scene.
It is constant. And so what you get is basically the lead of the movie telling you, don't get involved with this movie because it doesn't mean anything. It's just going to be 2 hours of solid jokes. And so it kills any momentum of the narrative, what narrative there is. And it also sadly kills Hugh Jackman's chance to actually give a performance. Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's working it. He's doing some really nice work in this and some very emotional stuff. And the movie doesn't care because they keep undermining his efforts every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. You mentioned this a couple weeks ago, and I think I'm in the same boat. I think I'm Ryan Reynolds out.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
a lot. And he never gives it a rest because he talks in voiceover too, and there's the
Yeah,
narrator, and
yeah, I
he's
don't
also
know.
the hero. And there are also other boring things. Every time they walk in slow motion or move in slow motion, I wanted to die. Every time they start beating each other up, there we go. It is pointless because first of all, they can regenerate, and second of all,
Yeah.
they're invincible. Why on earth are you punching each other for 10 minutes? Nothing matters.
But it made a ton of money, so what do I know? I guess.
It made a whole bunch of people happy and made a whole bunch of mint for Marvel and Disney. So
People seem to enjoy it when I
Yeah.
saw it, but I laughed a few times.
it's when you've got a half dozen jokes per minute, a few
Right.
of them are going to land. A few of the cameos are fun, but
Yes,
overall,
absolutely.
I just found it tiresome and really boring and just kind of nihilistic
Yeah.
in a way that rubbed me badly.
Yeah,
So,
I didn't care for it either.
Yeah. Next.
Next. Now, this one I am looking forward to,
Yeah.
Trap.
Trap
Now,
could be fun.
this is going to be fun, I think.
We'll see. I like also that they've kind of given away the twist in advance,
yes.
which is unusual for M. Night Shyamalan, of course. This stars Josh Hartnett as a normal kind of suburban
normal
dad who
dude.
wants to bring his tween to see her favorite pop star in concert, played, by the way, by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Yes.
But there seems to be an exorbitant police presence here, and Josh Hartnett asks, what's going on? It turns out it's a sting operation to try to catch a serial killer who they know is in the building, and it turns out, Josh Hartnett is the serial killer.
Yeah.
And so I guess the idea behind the movie is going to get us to be rooting for this guy to get away, or at least
Yeah.
to see how he does, and essentially putting the villain as the hero of the piece.
Yeah, and
I'm not hating that at all.
No, I'm not either. And I wonder what the other twist is, because it is M. Night,
Yeah.
and you know that that's not the only one.
Probably not. There'll
There's
probably
going to be something else.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
of course he's in it, I'm sure. But
Because if they're giving away that info from the start,
That's
you know
the
there's
thing.
got to be something else.
But
right.
what a good idea. And I did listen to an interview that Josh Hartnett gave, and he said this is based on a true story.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, not to this extreme, but M. Night got the idea because they took a bunch of wanted criminals and said they
Oh,
won
I
Super
remember
Bowl
that.
tickets. Do you remember this?
Yes, they busted like 100
Yeah.
wanted felons, I think, at one event.
So that's
right.
where M.
Okay.
Night got the idea.
I want to see that movie,
It's-
too.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be great.
Bring that on.
I don't know, man. Trap looks great.
Could be fun.
I think it's going to be great. And Josh Hartnett, welcome back.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
happy that he's around.
Right.
And for something completely different,
Yeah.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Harold and the Purple Crayon. This is going to be a strange double feature in Mike's life.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is. Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Yeah.
Children's movie.
Of course.
Family film, I
Yes.
guess we should say. Based, if you know the title, it's based on a book from 1955. Crockett Johnson wrote about a little 4-year-old kid who has a magical crayon that can basically turn anything imaginary real. And they also did, I know, a TV series a while ago, an animated series. So this now casts Harold as an adult living in his animated world, but he wants to see what the real world is like, so he draws himself a door. He enters it with his moose and porcupine pal, and they jump through, and all of a sudden it is Zachary Levi as our grown-up
And
Harold.
why not?
Why not? Indeed. Because he's already played Shazam, where he played a 10-year-old kid who becomes an adult, so I guess it's not much of a stretch. And it's going to be, I'm sure he's going to learn some life lessons. I think he helps a single mom played by Zooey Deschanel, and she's got a troubled son. And the effects, I got to admit, look kind of fun.
They do look really fun.
They look entertaining.
He's so charming that
he's
fine.
Sweet. You root for him at least I do, all the time. I mean, I find him adorable. I love Zooey Deschanel. I think she's great. Lil Rel Howery plays his moose companion, who's now thrust into a human body. And I'm kind of excited to see this because I get to see it with one of my favorite humans on earth, my best friend's 10-year-old daughter. Who,
I love that.
Yes, accompanies me to any family movie she can, and it's always fun just watching her have fun, even if I don't.
Sure.
We got that going for us.
My 10-year-old is not as excited. She is, but she's not. She's also just into like really more adult films now.
Like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
But you mentioned that she wasn't crazy about it either.
She wasn't, no.
Good
so I'm not
taste
sure
that
she really does. She's a harsh critic, man. Well, hey, let's go over what you talked about here. In review is Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay. And then new is Trap and Harold and the Purple Crayon. What a lineup, man.
It's going to be weird.
What a lineup.
Yeah,
well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You can read Mike's movie reviews online at rcreader.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.